Hello, my dear Capricorn. Welcome. This is your weekend love check-in for the weekend of November. Oh my God, December 3rd through December 4th. Wow, I can't believe we're already in December. Let's see what we got here. This is going to be your energies for this time frame and the energies of the person that you're connecting with. Okay, let's see what we got here. Ooh, you got the Seven of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands energy. I love this energy because I feel like you've been really trying to pursue some kind of personal happiness. You are really working hard in order to integrate certain joys into your life. I feel like a lot of times people don't spend enough time on themselves, or they don't prioritize themselves often, and you are one of those people. Frequently you put yourself last, or frequently you put people around you first, and in your relationship you've been putting somebody in front of you for a long time, or at least that was like your inclination, to always put somebody ahead of you. And you're finally trying to take steps and working on taking steps to prioritize your own needs, because for many of you, you're finally realizing when you are happy, when you are in this place of joy, then you can be a lot more kind, a lot more nice, a lot more giving to the person that you actually love. I love this energy. Let's see where they are during this weekend. Ooh, Ace of Cups and a Wheel of Fortune. They are full of emotions. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. However, I feel for many of you, you are connecting with somebody who is full of beautiful emotions, who is overflowing with positive feelings, with feelings that are bringing you happiness, or at least that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to put in as much effort, as much love, and like that happiness, that joy into the home situation. So if you are living with this person, if you are married to this person, then definitely I see this weekend being a really nice weekend for both of you. A weekend where you will feel like being at home is a pleasurable place to be at. See what the universe wants you to know. Look at this. We got the Eight of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and a Page of Swords. The universe wants you to know that you need to continue working on yourself, and you need to make sure that your inner happiness is where you need it to be. Like this energy that I felt in the beginning of the reading is exactly the way you need to continue moving forward. It doesn't mean that you have to disassociate yourself from the relationship, because I feel like you have a good connection, you have a strong connection. But also what this universe wants you to know is that you do need time to yourself, and make sure that you do take time for yourself in order for your well-being to thrive. However, what the universe also wants you to know is that you need to have that conversation with your loved one, because they really love you and they care for you, and you do not want to push them away just because now you're trying to prioritize your needs, because you can do it simultaneously, right? You can take care of yourself while still loving and caring for the person that you're with. Those two things are not, one does not have to impede the other. Beautiful energy, my friend. I love what I see, and I hope this reading clarified a couple of things for you. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet, and have a super wonderful weekend, my friend. Hello, my dear Aquarius. Welcome. This is your weekend love check-in for the weekend of December 3rd through December 4th. Let's see what energies represent my Aquarius for this time frame and the person that you're connecting with. Okay. Interesting energy, my dear Aquarius. So you are in a King of Cups and a Nine of Swords energy. You've been an anxious, a ball of anxiety here. You've been going through some soul searching, or at least you're trying to soul search, and all you're getting in response is like overwhelming overwhelming distress and overwhelming feeling of hopelessness, and you're really disconnecting from your significant other because of this, because of whatever is happening to you. Some of you could be physically sick. Nine of Swords does indicate personal, like physical sickness, but for many of you, swords are usually more to do with the mind. So many of you are just disconnecting from the relationship because you're just so overwhelmed and so surpassing your own limits at this moment that you just don't know how else to deal with it, because you're understanding that you got to deal with this anxiety. You understand that you got to pay attention to what's happening. You understand that you got to somehow, put the reins on this wild horse that's happening in your head. But it's really hard for you, and I'm sorry if this reading speaks to you, because this is heavy energy and this is very difficult energy, and sometimes it makes you even act in ways that are very, very impulsive without you realizing, because you're not really thinking things through, and you're not really thinking about things because you're not in the right space. So do be careful how you respond to people around you, especially your loved ones, especially your loved person, your partner, because sometimes your words can really come off as harsh, and mean. Or you might tell them I don't want to be with you anymore because you're feeling so overwhelmed and you're dealing with all of this anxiety, but then you're going to regret that decision later. So right now, just keep on concentrating on your headspace and try to clear that out and not make any kind of hurried decisions. And they're in the Seven of Swords and the King of Pentacles energy. So they're in this a very different energy. And for some of you, your anxiety could be stemming from them because they may have tricked you. They may have been dishonest with you. Because I feel like Seven of Swords here is indicative of dishonesty. Maybe you found something out. Maybe you heard something about what they have done, and that's making you feel really disappointed in this whole relationship. King of Pentacles in this placement is also kind of this really stubborn and almost vindictive energy. The energy of somebody who might have done something out of spite for you, or at least that's how you're perceiving them during this time frame. Let's see what the universe wants you to know. They could have lied to you about money, something to do with your resources. Maybe they're coming short on your mutual bills, financial bills. Maybe they promised they were going to get you something, give you something money-wise or materialistic something-wise, and now they're not coming through with it. Oh, what a beautiful energy. I think we got all these kings out. So I'm giggling because the energy is actually really what the universe wants you to know is that stay being you, right? Stay being yourself and deal with your own situation right now. And eventually it's going to clear out for you. Eventually you will come to the conclusion of what is it that you need to do, and you will see the truth in this situation. But what you really got to do is stay working on your emotional space, because you got to get to this King of Swords energy in order to get to the truth, which is having your head clear, not letting your emotions impede your decisions. When you're going to clear out your mind, you're going to see the picture very clearly. You're going to see the truth, and you will be able to make the most right decision possible. Tough energy. But you also got the energy of Emperor over here. If you feel like you got to fight for yourself, if you feel that you will need to fight for yourself. Only fight for yourself if that's for to protect yourself from further damage. Do not start an argument just because you feel like you've been wronged and you feel like you need to get an argument out right now. Does it make sense? I hope that it does, because in order to regain your structure in your life, to regain that control, you got to come into this situation with the most clear-headed perspective possible. So please don't fight for the sake of fighting here. It's not going to resolve anything. Hope this reading helped, my dear Aquarius. Like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so as of yet. And have a great, great weekend, my friend. Hello, my dear Pisces. Welcome. This is your weekend love check-in for the weekend of December 3rd through December 4th. Let's see where you are currently energetically and where the person that you're connecting with currently energetically. Woohoo! We got the High Priestess and Queen of Wands. Your intuition is heightened during this time frame. You're definitely listening to that inner voice of yours, and that inner voice of yours is most likely telling you to, express that Pisces energy, that Pisces passion that's inside of you. For some of you, you could be really, really feisty this weekend, like feisty in a good way. Like you could finally enjoy your life to the fullest, the way that you used to enjoy your life to the fullest, but you are not able to for this, for like the last few months or so, for whatever reasons. I do feel like that spark is going to be back in your eye, that, joking, lighthearted attitude is going to be also a part of your nature this weekend. And you know what? You're going to be hot. You're going to be very attractive to the person that you're connecting with. And let's see where they are. Ooh, look at this. They're the Knight of Pentacles and the World. Yeah, they look at you and they are so happy. They feel so fulfilled being with you because you're just like this person who is, as I said before, is going to be sparkling this weekend. And they will do whatever it takes. Or whatever it takes, however hard the work is, they will be putting that back into it in order to keep you happy, in order to satisfy you, and in order to, make sure that their Pisces is good this weekend. I like it. I like it a lot. Obviously, this is a general reading, so do take what applies. Do not overthink what doesn't. And let's see the message from the universe. So the only person that can stand in your own way is you for this weekend, my dear friend. You got the Nine of Wands, Two of Wands, and the High Priestess again. So what the universe wants you to know is just make sure you're not starting any kind of argument. Make sure if you're feeling a little, feisty, as I said before, a little too sparkly, direct that energy into positive. And if you catch yourself that you were trying to kind of stir up some arguments or stir up some kind of disagreements within the relationship, catch yourself and step away from it. Because Nine of Wands could be that energy that makes you stand in your own way, because you could be picking up arguments just for the sake of arguing. And I just love the placement of these cards because Two of Wands is in the middle. You have a choice. Either you pick up the arguments or you continue seeking that inner joy and inner love within this relationship. So it's up to you how you're going to utilize the beautiful energy. You are going to be passionate as heck. For sure. Love the energy, my dear Pisces. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And enjoy your weekend, my friend. Hello, my dear Aries. Welcome. This is your weekend love check-in for the weekend of December 3rd through December 4th. Let's see my Aries energy for this weekend and the person that you're connecting with. Can't pick up the cards today. Oh, we got Three of Cups and Knight of Wands. I did feel really happy, very joyous energy coming in as I started shuffling cards for you, my dear Aries. And look at this. We got the card of celebration. Woohoo! Three of Cups here and a Knight of Wands. You will want to have a little fun this weekend, and I love it. You want a little adventure. You want a little not just any kind of adventure. You want an adventure that's going to make you feel alive again. And you're going to have opportunities to have that, especially if you surround yourself with other people. So if you and your person go out somewhere together, if you like double date, if you go to like an event, a party where there's going to be other people, it's definitely going to bring you to life in a whole big way. Let's see what they are. They're in the Seven of Wands and the Hermit energy. They're slightly in a different energy from yours here. They're not really, they're kind of like a little bit overwhelmed. They could be a little tired, but like the Seven of Wands energy is also kind of like a lucky energy. No matter what the world throws at them, they overcome it and they get over it. And right now they might feel like they want to just sit at home and not do much. However, if you ask them like, come on, you know, we have this party to go to, do you mind just going for a couple of hours? We don't have to stay the whole night. They will say yes to you. But do keep in mind that if they appear tired, that you want to go out and have fun, it's just better for you to have a little bit of a compromise here this weekend. And instead of going to, I don't know, like a holiday party at work, instead of like committing to a full 4 hours, just tell them we'll just go there for like an hour, hour and a half, say hi to everybody, you know, like show your face and leave, and stick to that plan, you know, because you don't want to overwork your partner and make them feel like you're not prioritizing their needs. So they will definitely go with you. Just make sure you compromise. If the compromise is needed this weekend, and I feel for many of you it's going to be needed this weekend. Let's see what the universe wants you to know. We got the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. Love it. Another night. So you will definitely have an opportunity to go out and have a good time and be your charming self. You know, Queen of Pentacles is a very charming queen. Even if your partner is way too tired, way too overwhelmed, and totally not in the mood to go with you, it's almost like I'm feeling this strong energy, like go out, have a good time, but do take care of them as well. So if they even tell you like, you know what, I really can't do it, like I really cannot go to this work party that you're having, be like, okay, cool, like I'm just gonna go for like an hour, 2 hours, and I'll be back. But do be back whenever you tell them you're gonna be back, because you don't want them to feel neglected. Yet you need to satisfy this need for excitement in your own life. But you will be able to find a balance for sure. I really see it. And that's why you're going to gain your own ease of mind to satisfy your craving, and your partner is also going to be satisfied because they're going to be able to get their rest for the weekend. So compromise is a big, big, strong message that I'm hearing here, my dear Aries. Hope this reading clarified a couple of things. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And have a super wonderful weekend, my friend. Hello, my dear Taurus. Welcome. This is your weekend love check-in for the weekend of December 3rd through December 4th. And let's see what the cards say here. Because I'm feeling a bit of a type of way. This is your energy for the weekend, and this is the energy of the person you're connecting with. And I said I'm feeling a type of way. I'm a little confusing energy here, like a little hesitant energy, like not really knowing which way to go. Let's see what the cards say. Yeah, look at this. You got the Three of Cups and you got a Seven of Wands here. So on one side, you want to enjoy this relationship of yours. You want to be happy. Like you want happiness, and you do not see happiness in this relationship right now for this weekend. It's almost like this relationship is more of a challenge for you this weekend than any kind of joy. You do see joy in your friends and the people that you know and your family. Yet this person is like not it, you know, like this person is just not it, especially if your partner is a person of an opposite sex. There's going to be a bit of a friction going on this weekend. It almost feels like all they want to, they're like defensive, they're controlling, like they're not listening to your needs this weekend. That's definitely confusing energy. And look where they are. They're in a King of Pentacles and a Knight of Swords energy. So they are the person who thinks that they're always right. Whatever they say has to go. They're very stubborn at times. And this weekend I see the stubbornness just coming through. Not only are they stubborn, they're also very much impulsive. So they may say things that are really hurtful. They might make comments that might really hurt you quite a lot because of this impulsiveness and because of this like vindictive vibe that I'm feeling from them. And that's definitely not fun. And that's why I felt that confusing energy in the beginning, because like at one side, okay, this is your person, like you're kind of in a relationship with this person, but at the same time, like why are you being so mean, right? Let's clarify. So we got Eight of Wands, the Star, and we got Six of Swords. So this is what the universe wants you to know. Like you gotta stand up for yourself. The Eight of Wands is all about having the conversation. You gotta stand up for yourself. You gotta tell them, wait, no, just chill. Like let me be, chill. Tell them how they make you feel. Do not keep it inside of yourself. Tell them like, wait a second, you're not being fair. This is how it's making me feel. Because once you are able to at least speak it aloud, whether it's going to resolve anything or whether it's not going to resolve anything, we don't know, right? Like every situation is different. However, it's going to give you a sense of rejuvenation. It's going to give you a sense of personal, it's going to create that sense of personal strength that you are lacking right now. It's going to give you power. It's going to give you a certain positivity back. Like it's almost going to revive you in a weird way. And it's going to allow you to make choices later on. It's going to allow you to walk away from this toxicity, because I feel like there's some toxic energy happening because of their actions. And somehow the action will subside if you choose to speak up and tell your truth to this person. Definitely tough energy here. However, the outcome can be very, very positive. At least like this card right here, the Star, is right in the middle of the whole spread, telling me that you will be rejuvenated and you will definitely reestablish sense of sense of control within yourself. I love it. I love it. Sometimes all it takes is a conversation, and this conversation needs to be happening right now, my dear friend. Like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so as of yet. And have a wonderful weekend, my friend. Hello, my dear Gemini. Welcome. This is your weekend love check-in for the weekend of December 3rd through December 4th. Let's see what energies going to represent you this weekend, and the energies that are represented for the person that you're connecting with. You got the Ten of Wands and the King of Pentacles energy. You are tired, my dear friend. You've been like really carrying a lot of responsibilities on your shoulder, and you've been really responsible. You've been meeting a lot of deadlines. You've been getting a lot of things done, and you're a little bit tired of that. Like you you kind of just want to chill and have a good time and enjoy yourself. And it feels like you just can't. There's something that keeps on coming up, and something that keeps on coming up, and something that keeps on coming up. But this weekend, I do see you putting a lot of the responsibility to the side and finally figuring out a way to have a little fun, to have a little bit of something interesting to do that's not necessarily full work. It could still be work, because King of Pentacles is indicative of money and like having to do with your work responsibilities. But I feel like this king is representing more of the abundance of energy. You're actually going to have like a burst of energy this weekend to do things that are not just your responsibilities. Let's see what the person is that you're connecting with. Ooh, interesting. They're in the Chariot energy and the 10 of Pentacles. Wow, what a beautiful energy. They are trying to have a good time as well, my friend. They're trying to have a good time. They're trying to, get a lot of things in the control in their life. I feel like both of you have been trying to work hard to get a lot of things done. Like you've had a lot of responsibilities that you've been dealing with, like chores, work, picking up kids, like whatever it is. And for them, they've been having like a lot of money thoughts on their mind, where they've been like really worrying about finances. And this weekend, it seems like both of you are going to be able to put those things slightly to the side and actually have an enjoyable weekend. Let's see what the universe has for you. We got the Magician, we got the 7 of Pentacles, and we got a 3 of Swords. So I do feel like for many of you, you are letting yourself let go of certain past behaviors that have been holding you down. For many of you, you've been assigning yourself a whole bunch of responsibilities because that's the only way you know how to move forward. So many of you are realizing, and you've been realizing it for quite some time now, that you know what, you gotta create a different kind of life for yourself. You gotta create a life that's more lighthearted, a life that's more healthy, more balanced, because being in this energy is tough, and you've been in this energy for a long time. So instead of like continuing in that energy, you're starting to work on getting out of it by addressing what is it that's making you continuously commit to responsibility, because your self-worth is almost like embedded in that responsibility. And you're really realizing it this weekend that you need that balance. And that's why I felt like you and the person you're connecting with are able to put certain things aside to figure out a way to spend some time with each other, because this relationship is just as important as your responsibilities that surround you. So good energy, great growth here. I like it a lot. Hope this reading clarified a couple of things for you, my dear friend. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And have a super wonderful weekend, my friend. Hello, my dear Cancer. Welcome. This is your weekend love check-in for the weekend of December 3rd through December 4th. Let's see. Energies that represent my Cancer this weekend, and energies that represent the person you're connecting with. Ooh, we got a Knight of Swords and we got an Ace of Cups. My friend, you are, you just want to have some beautiful feelings. You want to have that feeling of stability, feeling of emotional satisfaction, especially as it comes to your relationship. And you know what? You are gonna be called to kind of defend your beliefs this weekend in order to maintain that inner emotional stability. Somebody might be challenging you. Somebody might tell you, you know what, Cancer? No, we don't need to have a date night every week. No, we don't need to have a date night every 2 weeks. Like, however you have it. They might tell you that, like, whatever those little things that make you happy are not something that you need in a relationship, and you're gonna have to speak up and say, you know what, no, 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 no. I need those weekly date nights. I need those bi-weekly date nights. No, we keeping it, and we're gonna keep it going. Let's see what they are. And they're in a Six of Pentacles and a Four of Cups energy. So yeah, they might bring up certain things about the relationship where they might feel like they're giving a lot into this relationship, even though all those things are the things that actually make you happy within the relationship. So do watch out if a certain conversation will come up where they might feel like they're being taken for granted. Do make sure you address those issues right away, because you're not taking them for granted. I don't feel that. I don't feel like you're taking advantage of this person at all. You're just trying to keep this relationship going. A smart person once said, you know, there's three entities within the relationship. There's you, there's them, and there's the actual relationship that's being born between the two people. So if you don't take care of yourself, if they don't take care of themselves, and then if you collectively do not take care of the relationship, then that relationship is going to collapse. So whatever you feel is needed for this relationship to be going, you gotta kind of defend that belief, because right now for some reason they're feeling like they don't have to put effort into it, which is not cool. So if they catch them complaining about something, just talk about it. Tell them how important it is to you. Tell them that no, like that date night is what keeps me going. Like I look forward to those date nights. Like they're exciting to me. They're really beautiful to me. Yeah, look, the outcome. Three of Cups, Eight of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. So this balance is going to be more balanced as if you have this conversation, because having that conversation will clarify a lot of things within the relationship. It will clarify where you stand and how you feel, as well as it's going to clarify for them what is it that, like, why are they so scared to give, right? But if you don't have the conversation, you will never have the clarity. So the universe wants you to have that conversation, but also the universe wants you to come into it with a positive attitude, with an attitude of, oh, we will work it out, opposed to with an attitude like, I have to totally fight this person and like stand my own. Does it make sense? It's really important to reach a compromise here and reach an agreement of some kind where you are happy and you get enough. Meanwhile, they do not feel like they're being taken for granted. So watch for that energy this weekend. It could definitely come up. Hope this reading clarified a couple of things for you, my dear friend. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And have a wonderful weekend. Hello, my dear Leo. Welcome. This is your weekend love check-in for the weekend of December 3rd through December 4th. Let's see what my Leo energy is this weekend. And the person you're connecting with. Ooh, okay. So my dear Leo, watch for this energy. You got the Seven of Wands here and the Chariot at the same time. You might be a little bit too controlling this weekend, or you might feel like you're being a little too controlled and too restrained this weekend. You might feel like you need to get things your way. So this, like, I feel like a lot of manipulative energy coming through. So you're either going to be manipulated or feel like you're being manipulated, or you're going to be the manipulator. Watch for it, because sometimes being right is not always the right way to go about things, but you're definitely going to want to be in control hard. You got two cards that are all about control here. Watch for that energy. Let's see where they are. That can create a lot of arguments for sure. And they're in a Nine of Cups and a Seven of Swords energy. So they're just trying to figure out how to make themselves happy. They're really unhappy and they're trying to figure out how to make themselves happy. So, and they might not know how to make themselves happy. They might not really realize what is it that's like making them so unhappy. It's not your job to tell them how to live their life. It's not your job to tell them what they need to do. It's your job to figure out how to take a step back and how to have a little bit of a lighthearted attitude here, because you're very pushy and you're very controlling this weekend, which can only, you know, hinder your relationship in the long run. Ten of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and a Knight of Pentacles. I love it. So even if it might feel like this weekend is gonna a little sucky and might feel like there's a lot going on, like your person is not listening to you, they're going through so much nonsense, and if they would only take your advice, everything would be better right away. Just let them be. Because once you release this responsibility, this burden of having to control the other individual, look, you go from a page to a knight right away. You're going to progress so fast in your understanding, because you will realize that with patience and acceptance, the other person can figure out their own thing, and it also will relieve you of stress, because it's not your responsibility to make somebody happy. Does it make sense? So if you find yourself like your partner is struggling a little bit, hold yourself back, let them be, and you will realize how letting them be allows them to heal and also allows you not to be very controlling. I hope this reading clarified a couple of things, my dear friend. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And have a wonderful weekend, my friend. Hello, my dear Virgo. Welcome. This is your weekend love check-in for the weekend of December 3rd through December 4th. I forgot my dates again. So the cards already fell out for your energy. Should be this way. And the energy of the person you're connecting with. Let's see what we got here. You're in a Six of Swords and the Star energy. You're trying to heal from something. You're definitely trying to get into a much more hopeful, much more bright place. You're concentrating on your well-being because you're understanding that there's something amiss. Something is not working out. There's something that's just not right. And you're walking away from that energy that's not the right kind of energy, and some more positive and some more hopeful energy. For many of you, you'll be even like dabbling in spirituality. You know, you might even express and explore different types of faiths with this energy, but you're definitely walking away from something negative into something significantly more positive. Let's see where they are. They got the Strength card and the Fool. Very interesting energy. You know, they're very focused. They're focused on something, and I think they're focused on you. They're really focused on you. And they're recognizing your intelligence. They're recognizing your sense of worth. However, they're like a little bit too focused on you at this moment. Like all you're trying to do is just figure out your thing. You're trying to heal. Yet they're like all up in your face, trying to, you know, help you in some type of way. It's a very innocent kind of energy. It's very kind of free-spirited energy. Even though it might come off a little annoying at times, they definitely mean it from the best possible place. Let's see what the universe wants you to know. We got the Six of Wands, we got the Seven of Pentacles, we got the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, this is beautiful. So just chill, sit back, let yourself rest, let yourself rejuvenate yourself, let yourself find that hope. And look, you will just become a much more positive person. You're definitely gonna become a person who's gonna enjoy life, love life, and have a great time this weekend. But you're gonna have to work on it a little bit. It's not just gonna come. You're definitely gonna continue seeking that faith, seeking that hope, and only then you're gonna get into this beautiful, happy family card here. Love the energy, my dear Virgo. Hope this reading clarified a couple of things for you. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And have a wonderful weekend, my friend. Hello, my dear Libra. Welcome. This is your weekend love check-in for the weekend of December 3rd through December 4th. Let's see what energies represent my Libra for this weekend and the person that you're connecting with. You're trapped, my dear friend. You got the Eight of Swords and the Hermit energy. You're trapped in your thoughts. You're trapped in your really victimized kind of energy. Like many of you are just sitting there, like they're pushing your partner away and they're trying to search for some kind of inner truth, yet your inner truth is not really truthful at this moment. You are in this Eight of Swords energy, which is basically you're trapping your own mind. Like you're stuck on some kind of a thought, like maybe you're not good enough, maybe you don't have enough, maybe you're just overwhelmed with things. Yet you're trying to figure out how to fix this energy, how to get out of the cycle, and you're not really quite sure how to do it as of right now. And this weekend's gonna hit you hard. Like it's gonna hit you hard because you're seeking order, because you want to finish feeling this way, like you're done feeling this way. But you don't see the light in the end of the tunnel, even though the light is near. The light is definitely coming because the Hermit is here. The inner guidance is gonna come through the second you allow yourself to sit still. The second you allow yourself to clear out your mind from your thoughts. Heavy energy, but I do like the possible outcome. And look at where the person you're connecting with. They're in a Seven of Wands and then there's Six of Wands energy. They're not really helping you, my friend. They're acting very defensive. They're acting like things are not good enough. They're acting like they need to manipulate the situation to kind of stay within a certain level of control. And they're slightly, I'm sorry to say that, but for many of you, this person is a little bit delusional because they think that they're absolutely correct. They think whatever they say is right. They could even have a friend on their side who is basically telling them that, yes, you are correct. Like, yes, do this. Yes, do that. They're being slightly misguided. Six of Wands is an interesting card. It's being kind of like glorified by people around you. It's like getting compliments from everyone around you. Meanwhile, your pants have been unzipped the whole time. Does it make sense? Like the zipper's been open and your buttons on your shirt haven't been buttoned. Yet people are giving empty compliments that mean nothing. So Six of Wands can have that energy when people give poor advice or just agreeing with someone for the sake of agreeing. So not only are they being defensive and they're feeling like they're super right and everything, they could have a friend who's also justifying their actions, and that's why it's pushing you in that Eight of Swords energy, and like a really crappy energy. Let's see what the universe wants you to know. We got the Six of Swords, Nine of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. I like it. I like it a lot because you're going to be able to get out of it, my friend. You will be able to get out of it. What the universe wants you to know is that you will be able to walk away from it once you start watching your thoughts. As I said before, that's exactly what I felt. Like when you allow your mind to quiet down, when you allow your mind to not listen to any noise, like block them out for a second, like figure out for yourself what is it that you want. And once you start paying attention to your thought patterns and to how you're thinking about things and what you're actually thinking, you are going to be able to get into this Queen of Cups energy, which is the calm energy, the energy of comfort. It's a very kind, compassionate, and pleasant type of energy. It's very satisfying energy, and that's where you want to go. And the only way you're going to be able to go is if you're going to shut everything out, shut everyone out from your mind, including yourself, including quieting your own inner voice. Wow, what an energy, my friend. Hope this reading clarified a couple of things for you, my dear Libra. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And have a super wonderful weekend, my friend. Hello, dear Scorpio. Welcome. This is your weekend love check-in for the weekend of December 3rd through December 4th. This is going to be your energy and an energy of the person you're connecting with. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, Ace of Wands and a Wheel of Fortune. I love it so much. Some positive changes are happening within you, my dear friend. You are inspired. This weekend, you're definitely going to be inspired. For many of you, you're going to be inspired because of a friend, because of your loved one. Someone is just going to say something or do something, or you could even just see something on TV or like read something somewhere that's going to be incredibly inspiring to you. All of a sudden, you'll get an idea. All of a sudden, you'll get like this fire going in your belly. And there's something is going to really change your life as time to come. It might create a very positive opportunity or a very positive change in your life. Love this energy. And the person you're connecting with is not in the best periods during this moment. They're in a Five of Pentacles and a Six of Swords energy. They're very insecure about something. They're like, here you are, you're all glowy, you're all sparkly, you're all full of fire, and they're just sad. They're insecure. They don't feel good about themselves. They don't like their hair. They don't like the way their skin looks. There's something going on where like They're comparing themselves to you, and you're just outshining them at the moment. And instead of kind of feeding up that energy, or like being happy that you are so on fire right now, they're taking it like super personal, and you're almost like pulling away. So watch for that, because there's a high chance of that happening. It's kind of like, in a relationship, sometimes you hear one person gets a good job, like a job promotion or whatever, and the other person just becomes jealous of it, instead of being happy for them. Watch for it, because that could happen in your relationship. I hope it doesn't, but I really do feel it happening. So we got the 9 of Wands, the 2 of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. Here you have a beautiful choice, my dear friend. You either can let this get to you. You can start fighting about it. You can be like, how dare you're not happy that I'm like doing something great in my life. Or you can choose to just chill out, keep your eye on the prize, and kind of let this energy work itself out. That's your choice. And the universe is obviously telling you to just chill out, whatever. They will figure it out. If they're not happy for you 3 days from now, a week from now, whatever it is, then they're not a partner for you. Like, who wants to be with somebody who is not happy for their success? You definitely don't. So this is a great opportunity for somebody to show their true colors. For others of you, though, I do feel like this person is just sickly right now, being sick. Physically, emotionally, something, and they're just withdrawing a little bit, and they're withdrawing, and therefore they might not show you as much excitement as you would like for them to show you when this opportunity comes through, or when this inspiration or this idea comes through. You might be very excited, and you might be really willing to share it in the moment, and they're just not fully mentally there right now, because they just might not feel well. And give them time. Again, patience is key here. Give them time. They will feel better in a couple of days, and they will gladly listen to your idea. I do feel these two distinct energies here. Hope this reading helped, my dear friend. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And have a super wonderful weekend. Hello, my dear Sagittarius. Welcome. This is your weekend love check-in for the weekend of December 3rd through December 4th. Let's see what energies represent my Sag this weekend and the person that you're connecting with. Six of Pentacles and the Hierophant energy. So there's been a little bit of a mismatch between giving and taking in your relationship. You feel like you are giving a lot in the relationship, and you're almost not getting enough back out of it during this moment, or at least during this weekend. That's going to be your kind of a realization here. However, you're going to continue to give, because you're going to be inspired to give. You understand what this relationship means to you. For many of you, it is a marriage. For many of you, it is a serious commitment, because the Hierophant is here. So you understand that sometimes in the relationship, you gotta give, and you cannot expect something back, because you will get it back in a different way at a different time. So the very mature energy, I really like it a lot. And I like how you're understanding that right now you're the giver in a relationship, and you're willing to give, which is beautiful. So whatever it is, patience, time, money even. And look at them. They're a Hierophant and a Queen of Pentacles energy. Great energy. They have been a little bit reserved, and that makes sense. That's why you might feel like you're not getting enough back from them, because they are dealing with some issues. Like, they're dealing with figuring out their own truth. For some of them, they might have been healing from from a sickness of some kind, or from a, I don't even know, like, not like something super traumatic, but like a sense of hopelessness. They've been seeking inner silence, and they've been seeking inner truth to figure out how to get out from whatever is it that's been holding them back. And they are gaining that solid footing under their feet. They are becoming again that charming person that they once were. They are becoming a lot more stable because of this effort that they're putting into their own healing. So you're doing the right thing by letting them be and by giving into the relationship at this time, even though you might feel like you're not getting enough back. Let's see what the universe wants you to know. Two of Cups, Four of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. Beautiful energy, because, you know, Two of Cups is all about the unity, about the partnership. So keep on concentrating on this partnership. Keep on, you know, concentrating on this relationship of yours. Keep on giving into this relationship. What the universe wants you to know is be careful about this energy of being so conservative with your energy right now, like with your resources, because you might feel like you need to get stingy, but don't get stingy. You know, yes, obviously, don't give all of your energy into the relationship. Don't give everything that you got into the relationship. That's like not realistic and that's crazy. But also do not be hesitant about giving, because it's all going to play out in a way that's going to bring happiness, and it's going to bring healing into this relationship, and it's going to kind of rekindle this love, reunite you almost, reunite you to celebrate together whatever it is it that you both need to celebrate. It's going to get you back on that life path where both of you are walking, you know what I mean? And you're going to be walking that path very happily, very kind of in a very kind of positive manner. So I do like this energy a lot for you, my dear Sagittarius. Hope this helped. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And have a wonderful weekend, my dear friend.